Hi, this is Em again. I just want to come back for a quick minute. This will be short. If you watched the last video that I did about mixing the resin, I'm done. So this particular container here that I'm done with, this is the amount of pieces that I got out of it, just so you see how many pieces that it did. And it looks like, hopefully, I got enough doming on there that nothing's going to poke through. Now I'm dealing with bubbles, and so let's see, it's been about a half an hour since we started this whole process, and so a few bubbles started to pop. In some videos where people are doing coasters and tiles and large things, they'll actually take a mini torch, which I've got out, which I have, but to me that seems like overkill for this, and I'm in the house and I don't want to use that. But here's something that I picked up. And it's just one of those lighters, I assume for barbecue grills or what have you. And you can see, okay, so just do that. I'm going to get down low, and I'm just very gently looking for bubbles. And there really aren't many. Here's one. Okay, popped it, popped it. There's one. There just really aren't very many bubbles. But that's the way I do it. You can take and fiddle around with this guy and move it off to the side, but this is starting to firm up enough that I don't want to do that. And this thing just works wonders. Here's another little bubble. Yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what I do about bubbles, that there's different techniques, but this one seems to be working pretty good. And the other thing is cleanup. I'm really frugal, and I don't know, maybe you don't have access to a lot of plastic containers, but something that I want to say about it is that you can reuse these containers if you get to it right away. And this is 91% rubbing alcohol, and I won't do it too much here because I don't want to get anything on these, and I'm getting ready to cover them for dust. But you can I'll go to the sink and I'll spray rubbing alcohol on in here, and then I'll spray a good dose of rubbing alcohol inside this cup. And then I will use a tissue and wipe out all the resin, and I'll take all the excess resin out with rubbing alcohol and a tissue. I did get a little bit on my hand here, so I will, but I find that rubbing alcohol helps to dissolve the resin. And then I clean up with soap and water, and then I can reuse this stick, and I can reuse the resin. I do put a sandwich bag on my hand when I'm doing that, though, because I'm going to be scooping in there and getting all this excess resin out, and I don't want to use my bare hands for that. But otherwise, I haven't had any protection on my hands. So that's how I clean up. So cleanup's very simple, and then I can reuse this container if you're low on containers. And I guess that's really all I really had to say for now is what I did. I'm not sure if I'll need to come back and do another video because I'm covering it now, so I'll bring this up here and just show you. Here's what they look like covered. And if for some reason we get some vintaging or browning and it doesn't turn out, I'll let you know. But otherwise, if you don't hear any more about it, we'll consider this the third and final video in the series, because once they dry, this is what they're going to basically look like. And yes, this resin just really brought out that pansy. I just think that's wonderful. It just makes everything so smooth, and wish I could get up real close, but I can't. And hopefully there's enough light that you can see good enough. Okay, I think that was about it. Rubbing alcohol helps to clean up, and the lighter, yeah, okay. All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.